for the last 2 weeks. I was like, I've been kind of riding your ass for the last 2 weeks. Like, maybe that's why.
Apology not accepted. We're gonna. I was driving up here. I'm like, we're gonna fucking fight tonight. If Haitlin's not here, we're fighting.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Share the Backline, the podcast where two washed-up local musicians wax poetic about gripes, triumphs, and the mundane. I'm your host, O'Brien.
And Beardley.
We are Haitlin-less today. She is MIA, probably had to work late. We are recording on a school night, so I got the sweats going. Oh, shit. Oh, I guess we did get some new beans, but I guess we won't play today because it's just the two of us.
We were totally unprepared for this, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a school night. Sorry for missing last week. We have had there's been a lot of things going on. We just had trouble getting together and things kept coming up. So we're recording on a fucking Wednesday, right? It's a Wednesday?
Yeah, it's Wednesday.
Yeah. I mean, it's Friday. It's a beautiful Friday morning. We're in school night. We fucking worked 12 hours yesterday and a good, 9-10 hours today?
Yeah, we've been kicking it old school, almost at the 100-hour mark again the last 2 weeks. It's just super busy. A lot of stuff going on. Haitlin was sick over the weekend, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we didn't come up. And we kind of I have to remember that we're not in our fucking 20s anymore. Like, we're both in our mid to late 30s.
Yeah, late 30s for me.
We did something. I had never done this, and we're going to talk about it more, but we've been all right. To be honest with you, we didn't record because we've been addicted to Starfield. I'm just going to go ahead and say it up at the top.
Is that why you weren't here?
I think so. Yeah, that's definitely it. Well, we both have been playing a shit ton of Starfield.
Yeah. I'm trying to cut back a little bit. I put on chill the other night. Well, yesterday after a 12-hour day, I was like, all right, like I came home, did all the shit I had to do, chores and stuff. I mean, I only had a couple hours before I had to go back to bed. And so I was trying to get a little bit in, but by 11 o'clock, I could not keep my eyes open. I was just beat. And then, yeah, that was it. And then today, came home, fucking trash day tomorrow. So I had to fucking clean and do dishes and work out before you got here. So it was just like, I as soon as I got home, I took my pre-workout and then I started cleaning and everything. I was like, it takes about 20 minutes to kick in. Like 2 minutes later, my face was all tingly and shit. I was like, fuck. So I was like feeding the cats all fast. I cleaned their litter box, threw all the trash out, broke down boxes.
Put litter in their cat bowls and cat food in their litter box.
Yeah. It's like, God damn it, I'm frazzled. And you're like, and then you texted me you were on your way. I was like, God damn. I had to jump in the shower. But yeah, enough of that. We're here. That's what matters. Even though we're Haitlin-less, we're kicking it old school. We're just gonna drink a couple pops and wax poetic about. You know what I was thinking? It's been all gripes and mundane. There hasn't been many triumphs lately, but we are gonna miss. We do have to. Right at the top, I'm gonna let you guys know we're gonna miss a couple more. How many? Like one more week, maybe?
I don't think so. I think we could probably get 2 done this weekend. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We're not gonna miss anymore. You want to know why I don't want to miss anymore? Because we're coming up on a year.
Yeah. Something's coming up tomorrow or yesterday if you're listening to this on Friday.
Yeah. So guys, please in the comments, if you're listening to this on Spotify or Apple Music, wherever you get your podcasts, please head over to youtube.com/@sharethebackline and just drop a big O steaming congrats for for Mr. O'Brien here for 11 years sober, dude.
Yeah. 11 long years. Now I can crack a beer. Dude, yeah, because I was thinking about it. Like, that was it was the first episode, right? Where I hit my 10 years?
I think you had hit it. No, you'd hit it like a little bit before.
Yeah, a couple days before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I had just come back from when we were young when we did our first episode.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's all coming back full circle. So I was thinking about that all day.
Oh, sorry.
Where it was on the first episode where we brought it up, and then here it is again, now 11 years. So it's been a full year of doing this. And
how do you feel?
Sober as fuck. But also I was thinking about, because that's why we're gonna miss, because you also have, and so it was like that was the last triumph week. It was a full year of just like gripes and mundane and just getting our shit kicked in the dirt. Just life's cruelty knows no fence. Just been beaten. No, I'm just kidding. It's been fun. But we did, because I started thinking about those early episodes. We graded our year, remember?
Yeah, we were in the truck. We had to drive a lot. Like you said earlier, we had a 12-hour day the other day, and like 9 of it was in the car. It felt like, or in the truck, in the work truck, because we had to drive pretty far. We had to drive to Oxnard, and driving back from Oxnard with all that LA traffic and everything is not the business.
Not at all.
And for some reason, there's like 0 gas stations in Oxnard. It took us forever to find, because usually we don't take lunch. We clock out for lunch. Like 9 out of 10 days, we don't take a lunch.
Yeah.
It's very rare that we do. So we're just in the car. So we'll look for a gas station, pick up a couple snacks and our ice colds.
Yep.
Ice cold bevies. Usually start Dr. Pepper.
Big gulps, huh?
There's your Dumb and Dumber reference for the day. But we were just, I was going through, because I drove the morning shift, and
God damn it.
And I was just going through all like the old reels and stuff from our past episodes, and just kind of like seeing how much we've grown as a podcast and as podcasters. And just kind of reflecting. At first, I don't have the mixer in front of me, as you could probably see here. I just have the switcher. So shout outs are going to be analog. Yeah, let O'Brien do it. Shout out to Olivia, dude. Not only did she send you more oat milk,
Yeah.
but she bought us coffee. So thank you, Olivia. We really do appreciate it.
Thank you.
There's your analog shout out.
Been practicing. Yeah, so let's get into this episode. Well, let's start off with the holidays.
I wasn't done.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. We're shooting from the hip here.
Yeah, I don't know where the holidays. But anyways, back into the reflection, it was just like seeing where we came from, and then,
right.
and then seeing how much like you guys support us, and just want to say thank you, and sorry for missing last week.
Yeah,
but we still enjoy it. It's been a year almost.
What did we keep talking? We kept talking about what it was, like 12 episodes or something like that.
Episode 10 was the hump.
The hump. The big old hump. Yeah, we're well past that, and it's. Well, okay, go on, and then I'll park here for a minute.
Yeah, we're almost to 50 episodes, which is, to be honest, I didn't think we would get here. I thought it would just kind of fizzle off.
No faith.
I think it was more on me, to be honest. Like, I don't know if I'll be able to continue to do it. I like it. I love it. But sometimes it is hard. It is a lot of work. especially when somebody doesn't have a phone still. So he can't reply to messages or anything. I've been doing everything,
Yeah.
but we're working on it. And I don't know where I'm going with this. You want to park here?
Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah. It's it's been a lot of fun. We're gonna get to 52 episodes soon. I'll get a phone at some point. It's just so you guys remember fucking. My cat knocked my phone into the toilet, so I've been using an iPhone 6, but it only works on Wi-Fi. So I'm logged into. I'll log into our Instagram on.
Thank you.
On the work phone. I'll help you out a little bit, but it's the one thing I started to, because when we first met, that's when we had the idea of the podcast. I was like, all right, I'm in, and then we started doing it. But then I realized you have this, you do hyper fixate on something, and then you move on, and then because I was like, oh, if you just buy it because you're just gonna sell it anyway. And then I thought about it, I was like, you bought a lot of gear for the pod. Like you can just, like, if you hyper focus on something else. But I think I've been secretly or subconsciously trying to keep you hooked on doing this. So I'm glad we've made it this far with your undiagnosed ADD or ADHD. And it's also it's ADD Awareness Month.
Oh,
so there you go. You still got to take.
I still got to ace my test. I'm coming for that 100%, baby.
Yeah, it's so funny because you took one test, right? And then they said you have to go and take another one, and I'm guessing it's a supervised test because you have to go somewhere and actually take it on a computer. And I started thinking that's if you don't, or if you keep rescheduling that appointment or something, that's kind of like taking the test, right? Like to get somebody with ADHD to go and sit down and take something. And I told you they should just sit in the car with you while you drive to take the test, and then they'll be able to see how you can't focus on shit. Just be like on your phone or doing something else, and then I'm like, that's a test right there, just driving to the place. But it's good you have. I mean the I don't know. I'm gonna make you schedule that, as I have had. I hounded you for the therapy thing too.
You did?
So I just gotta switch gears.
And what happened with that?
You did it.
Yeah.
Eventually.
For a little bit.
Oh, God. You gotta go back. But you were wondering why they had it. I'm like, well, they're fucking not just gonna give Adderall to anybody or whatever they're gonna give you. There's prescriptions involved in it. So
yeah, because I'm like, why can't I just take the test at home? I'm like, I'll pause Starfield for like 10 minutes and fly through this test. And he's like, well, they're prescribing medication to you. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. I don't know why. And this is completely, well, it's not a different subject, but it's on test taking. Like recently, I think it started like when I started going to trade school. I said like a lot, like right there.
Beans.
I can take tests like nobody's business now and pass them. I don't know if something just clicked in my head or I want to get it over with. I took this Google like IT fundamentals course or something that was supposed to be 8 weeks. I did it all in like 3 days. And a lot of it was just like, one, I know quite a bit about computers and IT and stuff, but like the tests were just so easy for me. And it's just like picking out keywords, and I'm like, I don't even read the full question, and I'm getting 100%. So I kept getting emails like, oh, you're like on track to finish this program within like 6 weeks. Oh, it's like 5 weeks, 4 weeks, 4 more weeks, 3 more weeks. And it's like, dude, I've finished this tonight.
It's like the minutes go by and it's like 4 more weeks. 3 minutes later, 1 more week.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. But
So I'm Google certified if anybody's hiring for an IT technician.
ITT Tech. Does ITT Tech still exist? Or did I just fucking date myself?
No, it actually doesn't. Kayla went to ITT Tech.
Oh, really?
My wife.
My wife.
She went to ITT, and so both of us, quick little story, both of us were going to school, escuela. I was going to a school called Wyotech. It's just strictly automotive.
Mm-hmm.
I know it was at the end of April, just one day, random Sunday, I get an email saying, don't report to class tomorrow. Your school has been closed down. And then I get a phone call saying the same thing. Due to school closure, do not show up tomorrow. There's no class. There will be no more class.
Oh, they just went belly up?
Yeah, because it was one of those for-profits and stuff, and they were like cheating their numbers and all this stuff. So it's pretty bad. It's kind of depressing too because I just poured like so much time and money and effort into being a decent student there.
Yeah.
Because I was working full time, and then I was working 7 to 4, waiting 2 hours, and then from 6 to 10 was going to school. So just to get that message and shut it all down, it kind of sucked. But the same thing happened to Kaylin, where she actually finished her first program, and then like halfway through her second program, they just shut the school down.
ITT Tech?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah, there was the whole for-profit thing was for a while there, a few years ago. They were just like fucking dropping like flies. I remember seeing videos and stuff like students outside trying to get in and like the doors were just locked. They just put like a fucking note on the door. And I'm like, what the hell? But yeah, that's gotta be fucking devastating. Just deflating.
For a while, because they paid for me, they basically paid the tuition for up until that point that I was going to school, because I was only like 4 out of 16 classes in. It was still pretty fresh, but they paid out. I had to take out loans, so they paid off all those loans and stuff, so I didn't have any student loan on that. Because Kaylin technically graduated and started a new program, they were giving her a hard time. They paid for the second program, but they weren't paying for the first. They're like, no, you're still on the hook for that. We closed down after you finish.
What the fuck?
So, like, she was fighting it, and everybody in her class was fighting it. And luckily, 2 years ago, I remember she called me. She was, in tears, crying, just happy that they completely dropped the loan and everything. So that was like a huge weight, because that was like $30,000 too.
Jesus Christ. It's like that's a Camry. It's a whole fucking car right there.
Yeah. And then, like, I ended up going to UTI, Universal Technical Institute.
I've had one of those.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Jesus. All right. Yeah, that's enough of my, but I don't know. When I started going there, it was like I graduated top of my class. I would have been like super top of my class if I would have showed up on time.
Super top.
Because they picked the top of the class to give a speech at the graduation, and I didn't get picked, and that's because I didn't show up on time all the time.
Wow.
I almost got dropped from a couple classes because I was late so much.
I just keep thinking about the monorail episode. I was like, oh, well, who's the conductor? He's like, you over there. Me? Yeah, sure. He just takes off. Like, I would have been the top of the class. And he just fucking skips out the suitcase full of money. Yeah, but is that when you went? Yeah, but going back to taking your fucking ADD test and getting medication, I just wanted to apologize because the last 2 weeks I've been fucking kind of on a tear. I have not been able to stay on top of my meds. And essentially that meme too is like, mental health awareness day, and it's somebody throwing their medication. You guys are about to be really aware. That's true. That's how it felt because I usually take them at night, and if I forget, I take them in the morning. But then it started like messing my stomach up. I've been fucking like I threw up last night.
I know.
So it's get the fuck out of here. That's from the protein. No, but yeah. So I took mine tonight. We ate fucking gas station food. We had little
Oh my god,
watermelon.
That was a fucking mission today too. I'm never going back to that gas station. But
yeah, we got stuck. But yeah, I took them, so hopefully I can remember to take them at night, so I can keep taking them and not fucking grind my teeth at night and while I'm driving all day. So I've been waking up with headaches. But just wanted to apologize. You're like, yeah, you haven't noticed I've been in a bad mood for the last 2 weeks. I was like, I've been kind of riding your ass for the last 2 weeks. Like maybe that's why.
Apology not accepted. We're gonna. I was driving up here. I'm
bitch.
like, we're gonna fucking fight tonight. If Haitlin's not here, we're fighting.
Nah, it's fine.
It's not fine.
I've had some pretty good zingers though. You got to give me that.
You have. You have.
And then Ryan was like egging me on. He's like, oh my god, I gotta fucking take my medication. He's like, I'm just like flinging zingers, and then he's like, but that's your authentic self. I was like, yeah, but I'm mean.
I'm about to ruin a friendship.
Yeah.
Goodbye podcast. Goodbye job.
No, but I did. Pick
Goodbye rides to work.
You took me to pick up my refill, so I'm good. I'm good now. I took it today before you got here. It's like I gotta fucking settle down. Settle down now.
Good. I have to take mine. In the morning. Dude, so we went back to Target, and because you brought up protein, and I thought it was hilarious. Because that was probably one of the best jokes I've ever had.
Yeah, so I've been like trying to stay on top of my protein because it's, you know, for muscle recovery, whatever. It is fucking another white boy with the podcast. So I went and I was like, oh, I wonder if they have fucking market pantry or whatever the fuck, up and up brand Target store brand protein. I said it as a joke, and I went and I was like, oh shit, it was only like $20 for a bucket. So I grabbed a couple more, and then this guy fucking, and then Target, he just like lets one rip. I started laughing, and then he goes, protein fart. I was like, dude, that's not what it means, because we're in the protein aisle. Protein. I was just fucking done.
You got so excited for that Up and Up or whatever, True Market, Great Value, whatever it is,
that it made you gassy.
No, because we went to our buddy Raw's house. Mm-hmm. I guess you consider him you can consider him a buddy. Shout out to Raw. He had a bucket of it, and we're like, dude, I just bought 2 of these. It's so cool. It's only like $20. And this, like, it was, yeah.
It's one of those things like when if you want, it's like the cars on the road. If you're thinking about buying a car, all of a sudden you start seeing them everywhere. So I had never seen or noticed this market pantry fucking brand protein. But then as soon as I saw it and I bought it, now I'm probably gonna start seeing it everywhere. It was on top of Raw's fridge. I was like, dude, hell yeah!
Start seeing it everywhere. You only go to my house and work.
Oh yeah, I know. I gotta see if they have a great value. Fucking at Walmart, great value protein.
Dude,
imagine the farts on that.
Have you seen like the Great Value stuff on Instagram and stuff? And I know you don't go on Reddit that often, but I've seen it on Reddit, Instagram, like TikTok. People are showing like the ingredients for the Great Value stuff.
They're exactly the same.
No, a lot of it has like fish and anchovies and all like random ass shit, dude. And it's pretty gross.
Oh shit!
Do better, Great Value.
You gotta do what you gotta do, though, man. I'm gonna look at the Great Value oat milk. No.
90% fish oil.
God damn it! Why is everything a Simpsons reference when they go to the seafood restaurant? Does the bread have much fish in it? Yes. I'll just have a water then. Very well.
Yeah. Protein farts. That was probably one of my best jokes. One of my better ones.
Yeah, that was a good one. You were shooting from the hip too.
Speaking of farts, dude, fart videos have been popping up on my algorithm like crazy. And everyone I get, I send it to you and Kalen. And I think my algorithm is messed up because of you. But my new favorite thing to do is whenever I see a questionable video, I'm not going to say what, it's immediately go to the comments.
Oh yeah.
And the comments have me fucking dying. We saw one the other day. This guy cooked a brisket and burnt the shit out of it. Cut the end off and like squeezed it to try to get the juice out, and there was no juice.
Dude. Okay, all right, we're gonna share it. When you're listening to this on Friday, we'll post it to our story. But this guy, I looked too, because this guy was laughing, and he was like, "What are you laughing at?" So he showed me the comments, and this guy was getting fucking roasted like that brisket, just like flambéed. And I looked at his Instagram, and it was just a sincere account. He had like 50 followers. Most of his posts had 1 or 2 likes, if that. And this one video that people were roasting him on had like 20,000 views. Like,
no, I just pulled it up right now again. I pulled up the video, so I'm looking at his count right now. He's at 700 followers.
Oh, it went up.
Yeah. Let's see, but like 70 views, 88 views, 140 views, 1,400 views. But this one had like 1.3 million views the last time I checked it.
Holy shit.
Well,
how many comments? It was like in the thousands, right?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to find the video, like just to see how, because you have to scroll. This is the only way you can see views. I don't know if you guys can see it, but you have to like scroll through their reels to see the view count.
Dude, but that's one of my, that's got to be a fucking, it's got to be a pretty common fear, is just you have just your account, you're just a normal dude,
2 million views,
and then you post something and then it goes viral, but because people are roasting you.
57.8 thousand likes, 7,188 comments, 25.7 thousand shares.
That's fucking terrifying. Could you imagine that? Just waking up to that?
I got to figure out how we can do like a reaction, like just have content throughout the week, and we'll just like react to these comments, because these are people are fucking funny.
Yeah, that's what I used to do before. I mean, the comment section has improved on Instagram, but before I would go to YouTube to read the comments, because those were always, it's like, God damn, I always thought I was funny, but these comments are just like fucking killing me. The video could be anything, like fucking somebody showing you how to fucking vacuum a rug or something, and then the comments are just going off, and the funniest shit. If you ever want to not feel funny, just go to the comments. You're like, holy shit.
He sent that smoker temp to cremate. That one had you fucking on the floor laughing.
He said it's a cremate. The one that was good where he said he squeezed it and it was just a coughing sound, a dry
cough. Dude is getting cooked in the comments even more than that brisket. set it on fire, and used to smoke the next one.
That one. That one was so fucking good. But then you start seeing like verified accounts were fucking jumping in on him. And he was just, if you can see his replies and they're so sweet and sincere. He's like, oh, haha.
You had to be there. It was super juicy.
Yeah, oh, I guess you can't see it. And then I was like, the camera can't see it. You can't see what's not there. And just all this shit. And he was just being like a really good sport about it. And you couldn't help but feel bad for him.
What was the one? The one of the first ones is like, oh, he used the brisket to sharpen his knife before he cut it.
Yeah, to hone the blade. Because he does. He's like, he like caresses the brisket with the knife. It's just like, sounds like he's rubbing it.
It's like scratching a scab.
Oh, God, that's gross. Hello?
I told you
that came up.
I told you not to watch it, dude.
Dude, I've been watching for some reason, I've been watching scary movies, and I live alone in the fucking woods, and I've just been watching scary movies. That one, I liked it. Me and Ryan both liked it. And it's No One Will Save You. It's on Hulu. And so barely started watching it, but he's watched. It's a scary movie. It's all dark. Maybe like 80% of it is in the dark, literally in the dark. And he's watching it in the truck on his phone. And he's like, this movie sucks. This is boring. But it's a cool concept because it's a horror movie, but there's no dialogue. You just your brain kind of fills in the gaps. And then I saw that post, and I was like, people with ADHD be like, and it was a phone taped to a wall, and it's like, this movie's boring as fuck. Wait, what? Yeah, it was a phone. Did I say that? Phone taped to a wall?
Yeah, phone taped to a wall.
Yeah. There's a phone taped to a wall, but it was taking like where you would be normally sitting.
All right, first, let me park you for a second.
Oh, God.
The phone, when I'm watching the movie, it's not 20 feet away from me, like that picture. I'm holding it 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, but there's no dialogue, so it's got to have it. It has a lot to do with the sound and the ambiance and everything.
We had it was playing over Bluetooth, so you heard the movie while you were driving.
But during the day in the car, I don't know. You got to watch it alone in the dark, like I did.
Oh,
but you're watching it like, dude, this girl lives just like you. She has like a rotary phone. She's just baking shit.
A killer record collection.
Yeah, the record collection.
She makes her own clothes.
I don't make
drives
I
the drives a 20-year-old car.
No cell phone.
No cell phone.
Yeah, that was one of the things too. She had no cell phone.
It's like if this person was real, I mean, you're a match made in heaven.
No, it's a cool movie if you guys want to check it out.
Don't check it out.
Oh my God.
Here, dude.
All right, go watch it and then leave your review in the comments.
Tell me that I'm right, please. You know what? I don't want you guys to go watch it. It's the aliens are super cool in that movie. They look really cool. They try to jump scare you a little bit, but it doesn't really work. It's just, I don't know. Everything kind of clicked in the beginning. It's like one of them. Was everybody mad at her, or not mad at her? No spoilers. No, go watch it. It's a decent watch. I didn't like it. He loved it. Ryan loved it. We gotta get Ryan up here, dude.
I gotta get a like
what?
I have to get a gauge of what you like because I've put on movies that are considered classics or classics. And you're just like, within the first 5 minutes, you're like, this is boring. I don't know if it's boring or there's like something specific that you look for in movies.
I liked Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? That was good. I watched No Country for Old Men.
That's a good one.
It took me like 3 days to watch it, and I was like, what the fuck? What else have I seen with you, at least? I'm just looking at your movies because, I mean, you haven't done that in a while because usually when I come up here, we gotta record and I gotta take off. But before you would pop in a movie and we'd watch it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to clear my inner
A
child.
Bronx Tale.
Bronx Tale's okay. It was like every other.
Hey, forget about it.
Exactly. Every other gangster movie. It's just,
Goodfellas and stuff.
what else? That vampire one.
Oh, the Lost Boys. What?
What?
Did we put on the Goonies?
No, I haven't seen the Goonies yet.
What?
God damn it, dude.
Jesus Christ.
He's
All right, so
Mountain Dew mystery flavor. They're good, and I bought these for a specific reason, and it's going back. We're done talking about. Go watch the movie if you liked it. Let us know if you didn't. Team Andrew, if you didn't like it, if you liked it, you're Team O'Brien. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more Team O'Briens in there.
yeah. Now go on.
No. Oh, the Mountain Dew. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is going back to the beginning of the podcast when I said we were not in our 20s anymore. We had a LAN party.
Yeah. We created an internet cafe at Beerley's house.
We started at 9 p.m. and didn't go. They didn't leave my house until like what 4:30.
Yeah, it's 4:30.
That entire time we were playing fucking Starfield.
Yeah, it was me, you, and Ryan. Well, we planned it out because we were the three of us play, and Ryan got upset because he had told me about the game a couple of weeks before I even started playing it, or you started playing it, and then we were like, "Dude, fucking Starfield's fucking sick." And then he's like, "I told you guys about it." Like, no, you didn't. They started fucking with him. I remember he did tell us about it.
Well, I don't have an Xbox, so he didn't tell me about it.
Oh, right. But fucking Master Race over here playing on a PC. But they are doing construction up here in the mountain, and they're also doing at the same time they're working on the roads, they're also working on the power. So they sent out a notification. There's been signs up all over the streets and stuff that the power is going to be out from Friday night all the way till like noon Saturday. So we planned this whole thing where we're gonna fucking I'm still pretty excited that it actually happened, but it was really cool that we like while we were doing it, I was like, dude, this is we weren't even like there were moments where we weren't even saying anything. We were just each playing our individual games like this is fucking sick. Like I would say like randomly, this is probably the coolest thing we've ever done. I barely ordered pizza. He bought a couple cases of Mountain Dew. And we just showed up. He mounted a TV for me because you already had a couple monitors on the table, and we just fucking played video games all night and drank Mountain Dew and ate pizza. It was the shit.
So if you don't know anything about Starfield, it's not even a multiplayer game. So when people were like messaging me about it, it's like, oh, that's so cool. I'm like, yeah. We weren't even playing together. We were just together playing.
Yeah.
Because we all had our own individual games. And it's just a huge open world map. Think no coffee? Just a crack?
Just the crack.
Think like Skyrim. I mean, Bethesda made
Space Skyrim.
It's Grand Theft Auto meets Skyrim meets
Star Wars.
Yeah, that's basically it. But apparently, Grand Theft Auto 6. Grand Theft Auto 6 is supposed to have space involved.
No.
You sent me that thing.
Yeah, it was. It's like an Onion News, but the video game version.
Oh,
We're like, we're not going to be outdone by games like Starfield. They're going to add thousands of planets.
yeah. Fucking Starfield is so cool. I want. How long have we been going? I kind of want to go.
I'm gonna get out of here. Before you even walk out the door, the Xbox is going already.
In your underwear?
What
Starfield?
I did have on, so I'm wearing the King sweater right now because hockey is back. Fucking excited. I like it because the hockey season usually starts around my sobriety date, so it's kind of like I'm like, oh, hockey's starting for me. But it's one of those things I have like two things to look forward to. I mean, if anybody's in the program watching, I know it's one day at a time. I keep telling Andrew, or I keep telling Bailey, I just have to not die and not drink, and I'll celebrate 11 years. But hockey's back. Fucking excited. The Kings are playing tonight, and even though last I checked they were losing, playing the Avs, it's still, dude. Fucking fighting is back, like in a big way. There's been at least one fight in basically every single game in the last 2 days, and
This is not a hockey podcast, by the way.
But I wanted to bring it up because we had another little triumph. Took your boys to their first hockey game. Took them to see the rain.
We did. We took both of the little ones to the rain game by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
My wife was not there in case anything happened.
She's like, all right, you guys can take them, but I'm not gonna go pick them up. They start acting up.
Don't call me 20 minutes later as soon as you guys get there. No, dude, they did fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
They had such a good time. Tommy was a little bit shy until Brian started feeding him French fries.
Yeah.
Then he kind of opened up, and then they were both like just sitting around dancing. They had their little ear protection on.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was after the second half. We got up, and there's like a little platform to the right of his seats. So it was like took them there to stretch their legs and stuff and get them moving around. And Teddy was he was a dancing fool. He was dancing so much he made the security guard laugh, the one that lets the away team in,
Mm-hmm.
and he gave him a puck. He left and he came back. He gave Teddy a puck. So they got a puck their first game. They had a really good time. They did really good, and it was an experience. And I'm glad you were able to give that to us. So thank you.
Yeah, that was awesome, and they did, like you said, they did really good. And I was fully expecting maybe to watch one period and then they would get kind of fussy and stuff, and then we just like head out and go grab something to eat or something. But they were fucking cool. Tommy was he was maybe pouting for a couple minutes, and then once the fries started going, he didn't even take the fries at first, but then he kind of loosened up, and then he started eating the fries, and then I opened up the red vines, and we were all having some treats and watching the game and stuff. And when they said the word hockey, I was like, oh my god, hockey! I was like, oh fuck, this is awesome. But people were giving us looks. People definitely thought we were two gay dads. And the concessions lady, she's like, dude.
She's like, are they twins? They're either twins, cousins, or really good friends. I'm like, oh, they're twins.
Yeah, and I was standing in front of her, and I was kind of like, you were answering because they're your kids, and I was answering because she was right in front of me, so it seemed like we were both answering like they were both our kids. And I was like, I kept telling myself like, dude, stop doing that, and then I just kept doing it. And I thought it's funny, and then she looked at me, and then she looked at you, and you're like, you had some handsome boys there, gentlemen. And then she walked away. I was like, oh my god, I think we're gay dads. This is awesome. It's like it's way funnier to not correct anybody and just keep going.
It didn't help that we're both wearing Dodger hats. We're both, while you're wearing your King sweater, I'm wearing our Share the Backline Kings shirt. So you gotta sharethebackline.com. And we have the boys, like they're twins. Like we look like we're twins.
Yeah, and I was carrying their little backpack, and you had the boys in the backpack. So we look like parents.
Dude, even people that you've known for a couple seasons now were giving you looks. I noticed that.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, wait,
Yeah.
what?
Like didn't ask questions. Just that was fun.
He used to come here with girls. Now it's just. No, I'm just kidding. He never went with girls. He's always taking.
It's always you or an empty seat next to me for my snacks. Because I have 2 seats. Yeah, I have the season ticket, so we were able to go. And That's a fucking dude. I keep telling you, like, that is a mental health purchase right there. Because as soon as I walk in there, I just feel like fucking so like, I don't know. It's, if you guys haven't been to the ring, it's I'll explain it really quick. It's the Kings affiliate, AHL affiliate. So it's like the people, the rookies they have and stuff, and people that they sign before they get the big contract. They get 2-week contracts, so they can play there. And if the Kings need them, if they have like an injury or something, they can call them up. Or if they're doing good in the AHL, they can call them up and they can go play with the big club, with the LA Kings. But it's in Ontario, not Canada, in Ontario, California. And it's at Toyota Arena, and it's I think less crowded is an understatement, but it's so much easier to get to than Staples Center. So if you don't want to deal with the LA traffic and all that stuff, and you still want to see some hockey, just go check out the Ontario Reign.
There's been a lot of hockey fights, and we're only 2 days in, but AHL games, like minor league, it's basically minor leagues. That's what it is. There's so many fights. It's like, if you haven't seen Goon, go watch Goon. And it's kind of like that. Like, you know, because these guys are trying to prove themselves, and everybody's playing a lot hard. I kind of compare it to, which is weird, I kind of compare it to like college football, because I don't like college football at all. Like, I hate watching college football. But a lot of people like it because everybody's like, oh, these guys are trying to prove themselves. They're trying to get drafted. I'm like, I get it. But minor leagues is kind of the same thing. You know, these guys are going out every night, playing their hearts out. And if somebody on the other team's trying to stop it, they're going to fucking fight.
Yeah.
So there's always tons of fights. There was 3 when we went on Sunday. The kids saw like 6 goals and 3 fights or some shit like that.
Yeah. And that's where the rivalries start. At first, it's like, I get it, like the freeway face-off, it's the Kings and the Ducks, that rivalry. But when you see how many games they play together in the AHL, because they're in the same division, they play like the first 3 games. The game we saw was against the Gulls, which is the Ducks
affiliate.
Yeah, affiliate. They play each other so many times, and then if they do good, and then they don't get traded or anything, they move up to the Kings, and then they see the same fucking guys that they've played a billion times in the AHL, and you know, have fought and stuff, and that's where the rivalries start. So it makes I'm like, why, like, these 2 guys they're both rookies or whatever, and they're playing on the Kings and the Ducks. Why are they fucking going at it? You know, they don't have like really. It's the fan rivalry or whatever, and it's built in kind of because it's Anaheim and Los Angeles. But when you realize that they've seen each other in the AHL a million times, and they go at it, like, oh, it fucking makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's gonna happen with like the Kraken too, right? Because isn't the Coachella that's Seattle's affiliate? Yeah.
So even though the Kraken are all the way in Seattle, they're gonna have that rivalry because they're in Coachella Valley. So they're gonna. Dude, that barn's fucking sick too.
Yeah, you keep telling me about it because you've already been to a game there, and
yeah, it's a brand new arena, and dude, the concessions are so cool. You just walk in, and it's one of those where you just grab whatever you want, and then you scan it on your way out.
So like the Santa Fe Spring Swap Meet.
Exactly. Swap Meet.
Dude,
we've pogs.
We've driven by that so many times, and I'm like, fuck, dude, it looks so cool. It looks good from the outside. I can only imagine what. The only thing that turns me off is it seems like there's one way in, one way out.
Yeah, it is kind of a bitch to get in and out.
I know for a fact my wife will not go there because of that. The one way in, one way out thing. Back in it's like Montebello, Monterey Park, like that border. They built like that shopping center.
Yeah.
With the Costco, they moved the Costco there. It's the worst fucking planning I have ever seen in my entire life.
I still have not been there, and I decided to never go there when it was just a Costco. If you guys know, it's right off of the 60, off, but like in Montebello. What's the exit? It's like right before you get off on Montebello Boulevard. It's the first.
Yeah, Paramount, I think is the exit. you enter through like Paramount. Dude, it's the fucking worst. The main attraction is the Costco, obviously. That was the first thing up. It's like, okay, cool. They moved it across the freeway. Then they put a Home Depot, which is a lot of traffic. And then they kind of like started putting little things here and there. They put a Guitar Center there, which kind of blew my mind. I'm like, I thought Guitar Center was going out of fucking business.
Blew your brains out?
Blew my brains out. And then the food started coming. Chick-fil-A right next to a fucking In-N-Out.
Yeah.
Like they're shake throwing distance apart. Like you can order a shake from In-N-Out. Chick-fil-A. Like that's how close they are. And it's just, if you know anything about In-N-Out, you know how delicious it is and it's how superior it is compared to any other burgers place. So it's always packed.
What a burger, I'm looking at you.
So it's always packed. And for some reason, I don't know why, because it's terrible, Chick-fil-A is always packed too. So the lines are fucking insane. And then it's right next to a Buffalo Wild Wings, which gets packed on, you know, Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays. And one way in, one way out.
As somebody with crippling anxiety, that is my fucking literal nightmare. It's just all of those places. You have that place next by you that has it. I think is it just an In-N-Out?
Yeah.
And getting in and out of that one is getting in and out, getting in and out, in and out. That one is impossible because I would always order, if I wanted Chipotle, I would just order it on my phone. RIP phone. I would order it and then just go in there, scoop it up, and then take off. But there's one way in, one way out, and it's always just jam packed because of the fucking In-N-Out.
There's two ways out, but you're right. There is only one way in, and it does suck because it's the In-N-Out, which is the main attraction, and then there's a Chipotle. I only know this because I see it every day, and that's where I go. There's a Chipotle. There's a yogurt shop that closed down. Now it's a pizza shop that hasn't opened. I don't know. Then a Jersey Mike's and a Wingstop. So if you want any of those three, you have to go through the In-N-Out line because the In-N-Out,
you have to go basically going on the wrong way.
Yeah.
Of traffic. So people are getting fucking.
And before I moved out here, or like right when I moved out here, there was no signs. Now there's all kinds of signs like do not block through traffic. And dude, I just remember fucking honking at people like, you can't fucking read.
Yeah, dude, I were like doubling up on my medication before I went to pick up some Chipotles. I gotta make that left turn.
Yeah,
just chain smoking in the car. Just start smoking at that moment. Gotta pick up a pack of cigarettes before I go to Chipotle.
That kind of happened to us today too at that gas station. Fucking, I was
yeah,
so
we're
pissed.
stuck in the gas station. I was like, "Are we gonna die here? What the hell's going on?"
We needed our ice colds, and traffic was being a bitch because we were driving from Carson.
Yeah, we didn't want to get stuck between Oxnard, like it was between Oxnard and Simi Valley. What the hell, guys? We live in the valley between Oxnard and Simi Valley. There were like no stores.
So we put right up. I only knew there was a gas station because we used to live off of Pathfinder in Rowland Heights. So, like, we would have to take Pathfinder to get on the 60 going or the 57 going up. So I knew there was a gas station there. I did not know there was a school right behind that gas station. And we get there and it's fucking 3:00. We get our food or drinks, get back in the car, and we get swarmed by high school kids.
Everyone's picking up their kids there at that gas station. And it was the pumps were blocked off because they were working on it. So there was basically one car lane in and out, and there was one car that was, I guess, picking up a kid, and they just parked at the pump and blocked the whole way in and out. And we were all just stuck in there in that parking lot. Nobody could do anything for like 10, 15 minutes.
So we ate all our snacks and just kind of waited it out.
Yeah, they were supposed to be road snacks. We ended up dining in. What the fuck?
I was getting I got to the point where I'm like, fuck it. I just put the truck in drive, and I kind of cut somebody off a little bit. Not really, because we were already in the truck, and they kind of came in after us anyways. So I just like put my foot on the gas and kind of creep through, and then this lady wanted to make a left when there's a ton of traffic, so I kind of went around her. But that brings me to my next point. And we've talked about doing this for a year, and we talk about, like, you know, gripes and stuff, and I've never seen you get mad until the other day.
Oh my God.
The other day, O'Brien lost his shit.
I don't know if I lost my shit. I thought it was funny after.
After it was funny. It was fucking hilarious. But you got so mad. So fucking mad. Let me paint a picture for you.
He could have killed us.
Whenever we're driving, he makes a joke. Oh, this person doesn't know how to merge. And then he'll go, like, why doesn't nobody know how to merge anymore? It's a zipper, people, you know? So never fails. He's always telling, it's a zipper, people. We have to get off the freeway because there's so much traffic. And this guy in a Subaru WRX STI zooms in the merge lane and cuts us off. And O'Brien loses his shit. Just starts laying on the horn.
Well, because it was one lane. Okay, so it was one lane. There's traffic in front of us. So I let the car in front of me go, or to the right. I let one car in, and then he's going behind. So he's doing the zipper just fine. And the next lane over is oncoming traffic. So all of a sudden, and there's nobody behind us, just him, and he's going to get in behind. So he was really just saving himself one car space, but he just guns it into the thing. And I had to swerve into the oncoming lane to not get hit. To not get hit by him, but also we were in oncoming traffic. So it was just like so random for him to do that. I'm getting mad again.
He laid on, when I tell you he laid on the horn for at least 3 minutes, that's not an exaggeration.
I wasn't 3 minutes. It was a few seconds.
It wasn't a few seconds, dude. Okay, maybe not 3 minutes, but it was like a full minute where you're just, and the guy's just like waving you out the windows. Like at first I thought he was saying like sorry, but I think he was just like waving you off. So that one lane finally makes a left. And then because we're looking straight, right? And the freeway entrance is on the left. You cannot make a left from this lane. So this lady's like trying to make a left from it's totally illegal. Mm-hmm. Like you could only make a right. I'm butchering this fucking story, by the way. But she tries to make a left, and then she gets mad at us because she's like, oh, you don't see. It's like, no, you can't fucking make a left here. There's nowhere to make a left here. So anyways, we get on the on-ramp to the freeway. O'Brien has this window down, and we somehow get in front of this guy.
Yeah, he was stuck in traffic, and our lane was open.
Yeah. So we get around, and we pull up. We finally like catch up to where we're going to pass him. O'Brien sticks his head out the window. He's like, you don't know the fucking merge? And fuck you. Back.
Dude, it was so funny how fucking mad he got. It reminded me of he sounded just like, if you guys watch The Office of Creed when Aaron does the cartwheel, and that was his New Year's resolution. He goes, fuck you. And he just kept saying, fuck you. But he was just stuck there, and I just drove off, and we were fucking laughing our asses off. And then he pulls up, and sure enough, I have to merge again, and it's him that has to let us merge. But then the car in front of him just like stopped. So I just went in front of that guy. So he was furious, and he drove up and he was like just staring at us, and I was laughing, and then you were laughing too, but you like leaned over and looked, and then he just sped off.
Yeah, because I was in the passenger seat. I was laying back a little bit. So I don't know if he saw me in the beginning because our windows are tinted in the truck. It comes from Arizona,
And you were laying back.
and I was laying back. So I don't know if he saw me originally. So he probably only saw you. He's like, I could take that guy, whatever's 1-on-1. But as soon as like because I could hear him, he had like a shitty sounding exhaust, and dude, I was locked and loaded with insults. Like I was ready. I was gonna let this guy fucking have it. And I text my buddy Manu. Shout out to Manu. I'm like, dude, I need some insults for an STI owner, like ASAP. We got a road rage incident here, and I'm gonna make this guy feel like shit. I already have in the chamber. I didn't know Honda makes exhaust systems for STIs because it sounded like shit.
Car nerd stuff.
And then I was gonna tell him like, how many spun bearings do you have under your belt or some shit like that? Because STIs are notorious for spinning bearings. More car nerd shit. So this guy finally catches up to us, and I'm telling, dude, please roll down your window. Please roll down your window. And he has his window up, and he's just laughing. And this guy's like staring at us. So I kind of Undertaker it, just like sit up and look, and just with the biggest smile on my face, and this guy just looks like wide eyed, and just like it just drives off.
Yeah, he looked fucking twacked out or something. He just looked insane. But it was pretty funny. His reaction just killed me, dude. Just, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. He just kept saying that. He just drove off laughing.
Yeah, that was a lesson to me to never get you mad, because that was a person I've never seen before.
You know, he could have killed you. I was like, I have precious car.
So after that, we found his Instagram.
Yeah, what an idiot. He's driving around like an idiot with a personalized license plate, and it's his Instagram handle. So he was so easy to find. He had like 20 followers or something. Fucking idiot.
We almost made a fake Instagram account to send him a video on how to merge.
Yeah, I was going to make a fake Caltrans account. Oh, we thought you might need this, and just DM it to him. Proper merging technique. Don't be an idiot.
Yeah. So now you guys are all caught up. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us whenever you're listening. Hope you're having a good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
Yeah, have one of those.
All right. We'll see you guys next week. All right. Peace.